familiar, or if you already floss but not with water, because oh my gosh, it is like a jacuzzi water massage for your teeth and your gums. By the way, what you're seeing is extricating like the beef with broccoli that somebody had, you know, at Sunday night carry-in. And this happens to me frequently when you have like the kernel in your teeth from popcorn and you know you haven't had popcorn in at least 2 weeks. Flossing is key. I think by now we all know, most people will even admit they might fib to their dentist in those cleanings saying that they floss when they really don't, because normally this is the annoyance of flossing. It is waxy, it is an accessory that you have to keep replenishing. It's hard to get back there. Some people have really tight teeth, and then when it gets stuck, you're like, oh great, it's stuck. All of that, including the bleeding and the discomfort, it's not hard to see why people skip the flossing. What if you could floss with water? Yes, call us if you already do. We got great calls at midnight, and it's great for kids with braces, and it's great for guys, gals, and young and old, because it's the flossing that you won't want to skip. It feels so good. Over 25,000 of our Today's Special Values from, Philips Sonicare. Yeah, I know them. Philips Sonicare, in business since 1891, and they are removing up to 99.9% of plaque and, biofilm from the surface of your teeth, in between your gums and the gum line. Guys, the oral health, what's going on inside these chompers, totally impacts what's going on, the health of your whole body, especially over 50, even more so over 60, 70 for sure, over 80, oh yeah. So you have two choices now, because today, with one order of the year and 24 hours to grab this deal, which a QVC price on this would normally be 70, and tax and shipping would be over 80. We did as follows. We brought you the mint. I own it. It's in my bathroom as we speak. We also brought you the white. Again, we've sold over 500,000 Philips Sonicare devices. And today, for 24 hours, this is a $49 bill. You're like, no, Sean, you're reading that wrong. It says $59. No, I'm not. Because look, we're giving you a $10 rebate. It's going to be packed in the shipping box, not the Philips box. And you can either online or in the snail mail enter the rebate, and then ding, 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 it'll show up in the mailbox, a $10 gift card. So really, you can take $10 off the price you see on your screen right now, and now it's a $49 bill. And if you use your QVC credit card, that's even more of a savings. And honestly, I'm going to tell you, call us if you have great stories, because as I introduce our guest, and her name is Daniela Galdi. Hi, hello. Good to see you, honey.
Good to see you.
She's with Philips Sonicare. We were together at midnight. Here we are together again. We got so many great calls. And one of the things that people rave about is not only how great their teeth feel, but also now that they're not skipping this critical step, their teeth are in better shape. The cleanings they go to go quicker and better. The whole thing is just, we've built a better mousetrap, and I'm glad that I said we, because actually I don't work for Philips at all. 450 ordered in the show. Girl, for everybody's kind of knowledge and awareness and education, how does water flossing work?
Yeah, so water flossing is a method used that is more effective than just the regular string floss. And what it does is it's a stream of water, pressurized water. So there's an irrigator in there that pressures the water out like a power wash. If you've ever power washed your deck, you're doing that inside your mouth, and that's what that water flossing is. So you're getting that stream of pressured water that's going to knock out all of those things that cause bacteria, plaque, tartar, gingivitis, all these words you don't want to hear when you go to the dentist. That's what it's doing.
And we're going to show you this video, because these are the features of a cordless, rechargeable, no tethering to a power outlet device.
Yes, and what you just saw too was that you can get the targeted around the gum line, down into the teeth and the crevices, but it's going to expand out too to get the whole surface for you. And that's a perfect example of the braces there, right? So right there tells you 99.9% of plaque biofilm. That's that filmy feel, right? We don't want that.
It's so gross.
It's so gross. So you're going to get the professional feel right after you go to the dentist at home for yourself, and each time is going to be a freshness in your mouth. It's so easy to use. It's cordless. You can travel with it. You can keep it charged for 14 days before you have to charge it again.
Again, no more buying this. No more buying the floss. You don't have to do that anymore. That's done. This is water. You already pay for it through your taxes or municipality. Comes out of your faucet. I highly recommend warm. It's so like jacuzzi-like when it's warm, and if you have sensitive teeth, like cold, just go warm water. 17, how many? 700 in the show tonight, over 20,000 on the day. QVC.com or your mobile apps is the only real effective way to get through to place your order right now. We only have a couple hours left here in the day to grab a price that should be over 80 with tax and shipping. But really, for the 24 hours we have it, is $49 with the $10 rebate. And I also say put some mouthwash in here to your warm water, because now you're giving yourself a jacuzzi, massage, water bath with fresh breath.
Oh, yes.
And
it's
I'll
so
be
comforting.
honest. I mean, I'll just let it hang out
Let's hear
because I
it.
normally do. Daniela?
Yes.
I'm 52.
Beautiful.
And I definitely can tell you my breath, okay? And I'm very fastidious. Something is changing, and I definitely am more aware of like, ooh. And so as I age, everything is changing, and one of the things that I think is really kind of can be embarrassing, your breath emanates from what's going on inside your mouth. So it's not just cleaner teeth and that that feel. It has this domino effect right down. I'm going to walk you over here if I could.
Let's do it.
Right down to your body health that is immediately impacted by your oral health. So give us a call if you already know that. By the way, it comes boxed beautifully in what you would recognize as that Philips Sonicare brand box.
Yes.
And it's cordless, which I don't think we've mentioned enough, but it makes using it so easy. You can even take it in the shower.
You can take it in the shower. So so right here, you get the USB with your bundle, and you put it in the portal right back here. If you do take it in the shower, you want to close that right up. Yep.
Can I put a new set of chompers in here? Because these
We've
are
got some cheese
grossing me
balls.
out. Okay,
So we just had a massive snack attack going on here. And so what's great about this is that it's going to come with a reservoir, let me show you, which fills 250 milliliters, which, you know, it's about a little over 8.5 ounces, is exactly what you will need for that recommended 60-second clean.
So
right?
it takes 1 minute.
Takes 1 minute. So it really makes flossing fast and fun. You can see it's so fun, but the seriousness of it, and comfortable. Yeah, it's not a hassle, and it's not uncomfortable. It's not painful. But the seriousness of it is that we have pores in our teeth and in our gum sockets. If there's like anything that develops in there or is stuck in there for longer, you know, you mentioned bad breath, and this happens with any age. This is what's really going to help to get into the deep pores there to push it all out.
Over 1,000 ordered. Can I?
Yeah.
Let's see those cheese balls.
Yes, let's see it. So I'm going
bye-bye.
to do 3 settings. I'm going to put us on the first setting, which is what I recommend for anyone, especially if you're new to it.
Okay.
We're going to get that right in there. You want to point directly at the gums. And once it's in your mouth, that's when you hit go. That's when you hit that power button. There's only 2 buttons. And you'll see, you just work your way around the gum line. Right there. She was so excited.
Look at it all. So, and this is why I think this is such a genius concept, which my husband has one of these on his bathroom counter that we share, and it is a giant lunar landing module. It's huge. It's one of these mainframe units that's not portable, not lightweight, not cordless, and it's not my favorite. But anyway, the power, though gentle, just like sonic toothbrushing, the power of what is happening to blast food and plaque and stuff that's lingering and hanging out and then wants to just stick like a barnacle to your gums and your teeth. The power that you are getting out of this machine is so far greater than any back and forth motion you could do with wax floss. Not to mention, bleeding is not even an issue because we're not rubbing and abrading the surface of the gum. And I do want you to know it's okay.
So sorry.
These are the choices. The mint, which I think is gorgeous. Mint is more popular. The white, that's more limited, comes boxed. The rebate will be in the shipping box, not the Philips box. Take that, go online or snail mail it in, and then you're going to get a $10 gift card back in a few weeks. Now, if you do that, you essentially can take $10 off the price on your screen. So now this is $49. Wait, if you apply for and get approved for a QVC credit card, you'll get $20 off. So now if I do that math, I applied for a Q card, I got $20 off. $59 minus $29 is $39. And now I get this and I get the rebate. That's $10. Oh, so now this is $29. Can I walk you over to the mirror for a second?
And to that point, if you think about what you're going to pay for procedures if we're not taking care of our teeth, that's a biggie.
So show everybody some of the how-tos, like where does it charge? Do I replace the nozzle? And what are these techniques you swear by for how to do a water floss?
Absolutely. So it charges in the back. We've got that USB. You do have a side door. I'm not going to open it just yet, but you have that side door for a quick refill if you want to add on a little bit more than 60 seconds, which is completely fine. We've got the 3 intensities, low, medium, high, and then the power button. You don't want to push that just yet. We recommend the straw method, which is going to keep you clean, right? Because this is strong. This is a powerful...
Like a drinking straw.
So like a drinking straw, right? So when you do this, you direct it either down or up, bottom or top. You can turn the nozzle and you can reach up forward. You don't really, you know, with dental floss, you kind of have to maneuver the hands, the wrist. With this, you just stick it in. So you'll just put it in.
Close your lips around it and let the pressure water massage, power wash your teeth and gums to what efficacy? What was that percentage?
99.9%, 360 degrees all over for plaque biofilm removal. So again, you want to do that straw technique. You can even do the front of it, where I kind of call it like the pout. So you put it right up at the top, get right to that gum line. That's where you feel that comfort, that massage. Once
awesome.
It's nice. Once your mouth fills up with water, you spit it right back out and then start again. And you'll also have that 15-second quadrant pacer that's going to stop and pause as like a guide for you to know when you've hit one quadrant, you can move on to the next.
And I have to say, as you look at this video, it takes 60 seconds. It is so really like therapeutic and comfortable and lovely. You won't want to skip this step. You are still going to brush, obviously. We got to get the cavities and all of that. But this is the next step. Or is it? I'm going to ask Daniela what her tips. Should we water floss before or after brushing? Call us if you have questions. Call us if you have a great flossing story about going to the dentist and they noticed, what's going on? You're doing something differently. Because somebody called at midnight and said, after they started water flossing, they went back to the dentist. And the dentist was like, what are you doing? So it makes a difference. And we also shared at midnight, Danielle and I, there's a team member whose name might be Bill. I might be looking at him right now behind the cameras, who said, when we got ready to kick this off last night at midnight, he said, when I go to the dentist and they ask me if I'm flossing, he said, I feel so awkward, so I say yes. But I'm not. And so I think a lot of us fib that way or altogether just skip it because it's unpleasant and it's like whatever. You won't skip this. It's easy, it's quick, it doesn't hurt, it's not like that. And so, but do you recommend flossing before or after brushing?
So it's a preference.
Okay.
I like to do it before. Sometimes I do both.
Okay.
But I'd say do it first, get everything out, get those food particles out, and then go ahead and brush. But it gives such a fresh, clean feel. And you start to get so used to the 60 seconds that you're like, oh, okay, I can do this so much. It's not a chore.
No,
it's
and
fun.
you can do it as long as you want. So if you want to do another round of 60 seconds, go for it. We're going to go to the phone lines because Carol is calling in from Washington. By the way, this is our only order of the year, and we're coming down to our final few hours on the day. Carol, welcome.
Hi, Carol.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Super duper. How are your teeth?
My day was great. How was your day?
Oh, my day was great too. Are your teeth feeling good today? Do you floss?
I floss twice a day. I floss in the morning and I floss at night, and I've had my Philips Sonicare for several years, and I wouldn't be without it. When I travel, I take it with me.
Now, that is an awesome endorsement. So why did you stop 2 years ago flossing with the traditional mechanisms of like wax and string and...
Oh, I got tired of using the dental floss, and it would get caught in my teeth, and then I happened to have QVC on, and they were doing this, and I said, I've got to try this thing. And there was no going back.
Oh, yeah, I totally agree. I mean, Danielle, that's what everybody says.
That is exactly what everyone says. Once you've started it, that's a household name for you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great. It's absolutely great.
Oh, I'm so pleased. Do you do any of those tips, like use warm water, use a little mouthwash in the basin?
I do both of those. I always use a little warm water, and then sometimes I pour a little mouthwash in with my water.
Yep.
and I use that, and my dentist says, hey, your mouth is great.
Ah, great. That's so great.
That's